If you're shopping for an Audi, BMW, or Mercedes and you see air suspension on the options list, it can feel like you're staring at a future repair bill. Coil springs look simple and safe. Air looks fancy and risky. That fear isn't random. Air suspension has more parts, more seals, and more things that can age. But it also solves real problems that coils can't, especially on heavier premium cars and SUVs. Let's break it down like a mechanic would explain it to a friend who just wants a comfortable car that won't ruin their wallet. How coil springs work in plain English. Coil springs are the classic setup. A steel spring holds the car up, and a shock absorber controls the bouncing. The spring itself almost never fails suddenly. Over many years it can sag, snap from rust, or start making noise. But most of the time the spring is just there doing its job quietly. Coils are simple, predictable, and cheap to keep going. If your driving is normal and you don't need adjustable ride height, coil springs are usually the most stress-free option. How air suspension works in plain English. Air suspension replaces the steel spring with an air spring, often called an airbag or air strut. Instead of a fixed metal spring, you've got a rubber bladder and a system that pumps air in or out to control height and firmness. That system usually includes a compressor, a valve block, height sensors at the wheels, air lines, and a control module that decides what to do. That's why it rides so well. The car can soften the ride over bumps, stay level when loaded, drop down at highway speed for stability, or lift up for a steep driveway. Audi, BMW, and Mercedes love it because it makes a heavy vehicle feel lighter and more refined. Comfort. Why air usually feels one class above. Coil spring cars can be comfortable, especially with good shocks and soft spring rates, but there's still a compromise. The spring is always the same spring. Air suspension can adapt. That's the magic. On a luxury sedan or SUV, air suspension can smooth out small bumps that would normally feel like little taps through the seat. It can also keep the body level in corners better because the system can react and balance the car. This is why people drive an S-Class, Q7, X5, Range Rover, and say, "This thing floats." If comfort is your top priority, air usually wins when it's healthy. Handling and stability. It depends on setup, not just air versus coil. A well-tuned coil suspension can handle beautifully. A sporty BMW on coils can feel sharper than a soft air setup on a luxury SUV. But modern air systems can also be very stable, especially at speed, because the car can lower itself and reduce body movement. The key point is this: air isn't automatically better handling. It's better at keeping the car consistent across different loads and road conditions. Coils are better at being simple and direct. Reliability. Why people fear air suspension. People don't fear air suspension because it's bad. They fear it because when it does fail, it fails in a dramatic way. A coil spring car with worn shocks might feel bouncy but still drives. An air suspension car with a leak can drop overnight and sit on the ground like it's broken in half. That visual alone makes owners panic. The weak points are predictable. Air springs age and crack. Seals dry out. Airlines can leak. The compressor works harder to keep up, overheats, and eventually quits. Height sensors can get damaged or corroded. Valve blocks can stick. If you ignore early symptoms, one small leak turns into a compressor failure, and now you're fixing 2 or 3 components instead of one. This is also why Audi, BMW, Mercedes owners talk about it like it's a time bomb. It's not a time bomb. It's a system with rubber parts and a pump. Rubber and pumps don't last forever. Coil springs, the kind of reliability people love. Coil springs win the reliability contest in a simple way. Fewer parts, fewer failure modes. Even when coils wear out, the car rarely becomes undrivable overnight. You get gradual symptoms like clunks, uneven tire wear, a slightly lower stance, or a harsher ride because shocks are tired. Coils are also easier for any shop to service. Air suspension can require proper diagnostics, scan tools, and a technician who understands the system. Repair costs. What actually makes air expensive? Air suspension repairs feel expensive for 3 reasons. First, parts cost more, especially if you buy brand new OEM parts. Second, people usually fix air suspension late, after multiple parts have been damaged by one ignored problem. Third, some shops misdiagnose it, replace the wrong part, and now you paid twice. A common pattern looks like this. A front air strut starts leaking slowly. The compressor runs more often to keep the car level. Months go by. The compressor gets hot, tired, and eventually fails. Now you replace the leaking strut and the compressor, and you might still need a valve block or relay if it was stressed. If you caught it early, you might have replaced just the leaking air spring. Coil spring repairs are usually cheaper because you're replacing shocks, control arms, bushings, or a spring. Those are common parts with lots of aftermarket options and simpler labor. The real decision: comfort and features versus long-term simplicity. If you want maximum comfort, a magic carpet ride, self-leveling, and adjustable height, air suspension is usually worth it, as long as you budget for maintenance like you would for any premium feature. Think of it like a high-end automatic transmission or a turbo system. Great when maintained, expensive when neglected. If you want the simplest, cheapest, long-term ownership, coil springs are your friend. They won't feel as special, but they'll be easier on the wallet and easier to fix anywhere. Coil springs are the safe, simple choice and usually the cheapest to keep going. Air suspension is the comfort king, and when it's healthy it makes an Audi, BMW, or Mercedes feel exactly like the luxury car you paid for. People fear repairing air suspension because failures can look dramatic, and repairs can stack up when problems are ignored. If you treat it like a system that needs timely fixes, not something you wait on until it collapses, it's far less scary than its reputation.